Hello, everyone. Welcome to Blightfall. This is episode 21 of our Let's Play series for Minecraft Java. And in this episode, we're going to be changing out our spawner for the Cursed Earth, which is going to be awesome. And then we might work on some blood magic. Alrighty then. So, I did the modifications to the spawner ahead of time. So all we have to do is go up there and put some cursed earth down. Which is actually pretty dangerous, so... Oh, I forgot. It's on the roof. Sorry. It's so funny. I was just up there. Alright. So, there are monsters. We're gonna do this, the far ones first. And it should spread quite nicely. All right, good to go. Now it'll take a little while for the spread, but yeah, we are all good. It'll sit there and do its thing, and we're gonna have tons and tons of mobs, which is awesome. So now I think we need to start thinking about some blood magic stuff, right? I do. So I'm gonna put this cursed earth up because we don't need to be carrying it around with us. Right, I think that'll be just about it on that. Oh wow, we're actually full on dirt. Huh, okay. Alright, we got 2 safari nets left over. And we should probably put this division sigil up for right now. So the division sigil is actually used for other things. You can make these unstable ingots with it. And the unstable ingots can be used to make a handful of really interesting things. Like you can make this destruction pickaxe, which is kind of cool. Which is just obsidian and 3 of these unstable ingots. So the way this stuff works is the unstable ingot will explode if it drops out of the crafting grid. You cannot use tinkered crafting grids. You have to use regular crafting tables. So if it drops out of the crafting table, it explodes. If it is in your inventory for longer than 10 seconds, it explodes. So basically what that boils to is when you use them, you have to do the crafting recipes immediately or you die. Very interesting. You can make some pretty interesting things with it, though. Like, the tools are really good because you can enchant them and all that, right? But this is what I really want. So, the ring framework allows you to make wings. Now, we do have to have a nether star. So it takes a nether star, some gold, and 2 unstable ingots. And then further, you can make different ones. So they have an angel wing, which has feathery wings. You can have fairy wings, which is just 2 pixie dust. This is in the infusion altar. You have to do this in the infusion altar. And then this one is dragon wings. And then this one is golden wings. And then this one is invisible wings. Of course, you already know what I'm going to go for, right? We're totally going for the fairy wings. So we're going to have to somehow get a hold of, well, we have to make fairy metal. And we'll have to have pixie dust, which means we got to go into Botania pretty heavy. This other stuff is easy to get. But this right here, and it says an instability of 6. I'm not sure what that means. But I really wouldn't mind getting this. So, and that would give us creative flight, which would be really nice to have. Because then we could just avoid the taint altogether. That would be really nice. But I actually might not be adverse to getting that pickaxe done with the I mean, it's just a diamond and iron, and it makes 1. We only need 3 to make a pickaxe. It says it mines super. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided yet, but for right this very second, I think I'd like to work on the blood magic stuff. So we have a whole bunch of blood magic goobly gop that we probably should transfer out there to our area. I don't think we have packing tape or anything like that in here. Oh yeah, we do have packing tape. Look at that. It's just for sealing drawers, though. I don't know if you can use packing tape for chests. I mean, we could try. It doesn't hurt to try, right? You fail 100% things that you don't try. Something to always remember, okay, guys? Don't just automatically assume that it's not going to work, because it might work, and then won't you look silly because you didn't try it? Yeah, it's only for storage drawers. That's okay. It was a good try. Well, I guess we could just get a couple of chests, take them out there. I think I already have one out there, but like we're gonna need to transfer all this stuff. So we should also probably make an easier way to get onto the platform. I hear monsters. Wow, look at all that, guys. Oh yeah. We're gonna have non-stoppage here. So the creepers are a little scary. Just a little bit. This is already full. That's kind of awesome, though. Alright, so I was thinking we need storage space. We need storage space, guys. So something like that. Because this is kind of full already. And then I was thinking we could transfer the stuff, right? We could transfer the stuff. So I want to set up a stair on this side so it's easier to access. So we need some limestone. I don't think I was using basalt, was I? I don't think. I mean, it might have been. Basalt and limestone look very similar. All right. We'll see if I get in this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, we were using these limestone stairs. I don't know where I stuck them, though. The basalt stairs look fugly. What did I do with the limestone? I mean, I guess I could just make some more. I don't really want to make more, though, when I know that I made some. Well, whatever. It's all fine. Just grab some out and... I have to go mine some more limestone. Okay, so... Oops. Just like that, and then that, like that. Oh, we ran out. Well, we almost made it. Yeah, I haven't been mining in this area that much. Mostly I've been mining, well, mostly the mining's been over there in, that volcano area up here. That's why it's all like, because that's where I've been mostly mining. I've been doing a little bit in the desert, but not like a whole lot. Okay, well, I guess we can make a little bit more stairs. There. All right, so we need to get one of these bags that are empty and start transferring the stuff into it, right? Because we need to take it and put it out there instead of in here, because it's not really doing much good in here, is it? Oh, we already have a lava crystal, so we can totally use that. That was not food, right? Okay. It looks like my scrambled eggs. So I have a whole bunch of mechanisms and stuff right here, but I don't know what they're all for. An unbound crystal. I say I don't know what that's for either. I don't know. So we're just going to take all this stuff out there and see if we can figure some stuff out. So let's look at orbs. So the next orb is the Master Orb, and it requires a weak blood shard. Weak blood shard. I'm not sure how to get a weak blood shard. It requires an imbued slate. But I don't know how to make the initial blood shard. We already have the Magician's Orb, so we need the Master Orb. And then the Blood Orb. And we can't access that one. Whoa. So you can make Thaumium. You have to make Thaumium stuff to get Sanguine Robes. Huh. Okay. Oh, those are Thaumcraft. There's a Thaumcraft. At Blood. So, yeah, there's no book on this stuff, and I'm really kind of fuzzy about all of it. So, this is the armor. No idea how to make it. The weak blood shard, it's not telling us how to do that, so I'll have to look that up. So that's glass. What's that used for? This makes complex spell crystal, but it requires weak blood shards. Since all these things require blood shards, I'm sure that it's not that complicated to make them, right? We've just got to figure out how to do it. We have these things that we picked up. I'm not really sure what they are. This is a tool forger, it says. Alchemic calcinator. I know we need these. So that's going to be a weak blood shard. So we need 4 of these to cap our pillars to turn it into a tier 4 altar. A spell table. Now we could totally do a spell table. It takes a blood rune, some stone, and some red wool. We have 1 brick. We do not have a table. So maybe we should do a table. That sounds like it's something that's really important, right? A table. Yeah. Red wool. I don't think I have... Oh yeah, I have enough. Let's give 2, right? Oh no, they only give 1. So I need 1 more. So there's our 3 wool. 1, 2, 3. And of course we need our stone, which I thought I had some. I think we can actually use this, so. Oh no, it actually has to be stone and a blood rune. Alright, well we're gonna have to smelt some more stone up because we don't have a whole bunch of it. I did have a whole bunch of it, but I used it to upgrade the capacity runes, so we'll have to do that. But for the initial, I only need 4. Okay. So now we need to, so I'm just going to let that smelt, and we need to go ahead and zip on over here. And go ahead and put this stuff down. Oh, it sounds like we have a herd. Get all this stuff squared away in there so we can see what we have. Okay, so back to this. So we need our orb, which I already filled up. So orb, this, and then that. And what goes in the center? Shoot. What goes in the center? A blood rune. Oh, I don't know if I have any blood runes. Oh, I do. Okay, cool. So that, blood rune, this, and that. And there's our spell altar. No idea how to use it, though. It's probably going to require stuff around it. So we'll just stick it in here for now. I really need a book. I think we should, the next thing we should do is make a ritual diviner. So I already linked them up here. There's different ones. And they're progressive, right? So this requires diamonds and emeralds. We have to have... Well, we already have one of these. I think it's that one. Okay, so we already have this one. This is air. So we need earth, which is obsidian. Magma cream, which we can get with blaze powder and a slime ball. How do you get blaze powder? We have to get cinder pearls. Okay, so cinder pearls grow in the desert. So we're going to have to go to the desert to look for those. We could do... Okay, the gas tier requires a blaze rod underneath an alchemy catalyst. Catalyst requires brew stands, which require blaze rods. Blaze rods are gotten from Vulcanite ingots. I have Vulcanite. Okay, hold up. Let's go see if we can get some of these ingredients together. Might have to go on a desert adventure. I know we have some Vulcanite, and I don't know why there's eggs over here. Oh, we have a chicken in the tree. Ugh. Why do I have a chicken in my tree? The world may never know. Get down. Ay. So, just dump this stuff in there. Okay. So let's go see how much Vulcanite I have. That is found in the volcano biome, where I've been doing a lot of my digging. So I have some. I don't have a lot though. I have 2 blocks worth. So this we needed 2. Brewing stands, and we're gonna need, okay, I think that should be enough. So this is for this. Let's go ahead and, how does this, what? I've never scanned this. I've never made it before. Okay. Sure thing. It's weird. Okay. Okie dokies. Well, now I'm irritated because I'm missing out on the aspects. That's okay. That's okay. I got distracted. So we're gonna need some of this, and I'm gonna put this back in there. Get that smelting, and we're gonna need to make this. Okay. We're gonna need emeralds and diamonds. So I'll just get a few diamonds up and stick all this stuff in here for right now. And I need some emeralds. Should probably have some gold and things like that out there too. You know. So we'll take some gold and take some iron. That should be good. I think maybe a couple ender pearls. I was just trying to limit how much running we have to do back and forth because it's annoying. Okay. And I should probably get that food out, right? Wherever I put it, anyways. Food. Okay. Righty then. So many monsters. All right. So this stuff is going to have to be on the altar, right? So this has to be on the altar. Oh, I didn't grab obsidian. Do I have any out here? No. Okay. I got lapis blocks and coal blocks and all that good stuff. So what we're going to do is sacrifice these guys real quick to clear up the spawner. Too much junk, dude. Okay. So this, get that going. Okay, here's fire. I'm putting this stuff in the wrong bag. Excuse me. Ugh. Silent sneezes for the win. Sorry, it's that time of year again. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that this time of year I have horrible allergies because of like where I live. Oh gosh, you guys just go away. Okay, so obsidian. Oh my gosh, stop picking things up. Yeah, we're going to rectify this because this is annoying. I need to be able to use the altar. Okay, so we've got earth, fire, and air. So water is lapis. Okay. Okay. And coal block. Coal block is not working. Okay, why? Oh, it has to be tier 4. Okay. I gotcha. Okay, so we need diamonds, emeralds, and all these basic elements. I'm so full on junk, dude. Just a second. Let's put some of this in our tool chest because we don't need it right this very second. This is full, right? No. Okay, can't put that away. Is this one full? This one's full. So we'll just put that there. Okay, that's better. So now we got some diamonds and some emeralds to make the first divining rod. 4 diamonds, 1 emerald. And there's our first divining rod. Okay, so to make the second divining rod requires Dusk Runes and demonic slates. So we can't quite do that yet. But this should allow us to look at rituals. So you pick the ritual. We're going to need the Well of Suffering. And we're going to put the Well of Suffering underneath the altar. That's why I lifted the altar up off the ground some. It's because I wanted to put the Well of Suffering. So we're going to put the Well of Suffering right here. And we're going to have the wisp spawners. And I'm going to have some way to catch the loot. Which we're going to have to work out how we're going to do that. But that's the plan anyway. And that's going to give us tons and tons. It'll hit the spawner too. So it'll be a double whammy. Jeez, dude. That was insanity. It'll be a double whammy for sure. So it'll get these guys and those guys. So, and I'll be able to run a pipe, I think, to some storage drawers to collect all the loot from these guys. Because this chest is not going to hold. But yeah, so that's the plan. The Well of Suffering is going to give us that important aurum, which we need. So to do the Well of Suffering, you have to have... Oh my gosh, dude. The skeleton shot the... So to do the Well of Suffering, you have to have the ritual stones. And I think this automatically puts the runes and colors them. Okay, so I think the next thing we need to make is a master stone. Because the rituals have to have master stones, right? Okay, so we need obsidian, ritual stones, and our orb in the center. Obsidian ritual stones. I don't think I have any more obsidian out here. I gotta go get some. But incidentally, I think this is actually gonna really work. So, I don't know. We can always tweak it if it doesn't. So it looks like this is gonna be really heavy in obsidian, so we'll just take the whole stack with us. All right. So, obsidian, ritual stones, orb. All right, so now we have our master stone. So now we have to figure out how it's all going to go together, right? Okay. Okie dokies. So I think you have to place the master stone first. So we want it to be off the ground some, right? So there's our... No, like that. We want to get this lined up just right, so... So maybe like that. If we put the master stone right here. Now I can look and see what it looks like. That's it? Hold up. We got to bring it back down because I'm not sure if that's how big it actually is or if it's up inside the top there. So let's look. No, that's it. That's all there is. Oh, wow. Okay. That's excellent, dude. So there has to be a... Okay, hold up. So we need to have some kind of entity above the master stone. All right? It has to be like a slab. Okay. I swear this version of Minecraft is so janky. Alright. So. I'm pillar up. One more. Like that. So we put this right there, and then we put the master stone right there. Ow. That looks like it fits just fine. Okay. All right. Weird, peculiar stuff going on. So I don't see any clipping through, so I think it worked. I think it worked. We have to activate it though. Okay, so the next thing that we have to do is we have to make a binding or activation crystal. So to do that, you have to get one of these. So the lava crystal. This is how you craft them. So it's glass, lava buckets, diamond, and obsidian. We can make lava, right? Isn't there like a lava sigil? I thought there was a sigil that actually produced lava. I think there is. Well, I thought there was. Water, lava. So making one of those would probably not be a bad idea. We need 6 buckets of lava. 6 buckets of lava, 1 slate, 1 magma cream, and another lava crystal. The lava crystal requires 3 more buckets of lava. Okay. Alright, so hold the phone real quick. Hold the phone. Let's put this in here for right this very second, and these ritual stones. We'll put our dagger in here. And our well of suffering ritual. And we're gonna go do something else for a few. So we need a lot of lava, right? But right now, currently, the tanks that we're using suck. So we need to build a better tank, basically, is how that boils. So, let me get out my my bag. So let's hop downstairs and see if we can get the mats together for the tank that we're going to make. I thought I linked it. Yeah, here we go. So we want to make this first. So it's 3 glass and 1 copper ingot. Right? So 1 copper ingot. And we're going to need 3 glass. And then we're going to upgrade it again. Or 4 glass. So in the center and then around it. So there's our portable tank. But that doesn't really hold a whole lot. So what we want to do is upgrade it again to a hardened portal tank. That requires Invar. Now Invar is an alloy. Okay. Invar is an alloy that you can make on the smelter with nickel and molten iron. Nickel is that ferrous. That's ferrous metal. So I already made some Invar. Let's find it anywhere. That's 10. Silver. Maybe around the other side. Odolite. There, Invar. So we need 4 Invar and our tank. And that's going to upgrade it. Alright, so now we have a really nice tank. So what we're going to do is we're going to take ourselves downstairs. And go fill it up. But before we do that, we're going to go jump down into the thawm room and take care of the shards or the aspect crystals. Let's see, this is almost full. So So I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick and load that thing back up. All right. Okay, I am all done, and we are going to go ahead and go get some lava down in the mines. I haven't been down here for a while. Okay, that's cool. So I'll put this down and get out our bucket. It's empty. Bucket, and we're going to fill this one up too. Okay. Oh, we're full. All right. So there's our biggin and lulin, respectively. Actually, we could just go up from here. Let's go ahead and put this down, shall we? And we have a bucket that we can't place. It's okay. It's fine. I'll just stick him in here for right now. And I'm going to grab my buckets from upstairs and we're going to go get some crafting done. That sounds good, right? Sounds real good. And we are going to need a slime or two. So just take those with us and get to my buckets extraordinaire. We can make some more if we need to. We have ingots on us, so it's all good. These are done. Well, mostly done anyways. Oh, no freebies on that one. No freebies. Okie dokies. We are back. Alright, so we're going to make this lava sigil so that we have infinite lava. So we're going to need this. So we're going to need 2 obsidian, 2 glass. I don't think I have any glass out here, do I? No. Alright. So we get up our obsidian and our glass. And our copious buckets of lava. We need 6 of them, so I need to make 1 more. 1 more bucket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And we need a blank slate and a magma cream. So I'm gonna take that, combine that with that. Put this back. All right. Get our blank slatey poo. Kaboom. It's kind of funny. Come on, you know it is. It's kind of funny. Oh, wait. We're going to need the lava crystal. We're going to make the lava crystal first. Lava crystal. Which means we're going to need our magician's orb. And a diamond. Put that in there real quick. Just 1 diamond? Oh, yeah. Okay, so make that. So lava, lava, glass, glass, lava, orb, diamond. Forgot the lava, 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 orb, that, 2 glass, and 2 obsidian. Okay, there's our crystal. So to make this, yeah, crystal, you're gonna need these, which I need 1, 2, 3 more of. Can't I just do that? No. It's like, no. You must do it the hard way. Because we say so. Actually, it's like that and then... Oh. Magma cream. Wow, this is sort of so annoying. Alright. There. 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 That. This. And that. Alright. So this thing can make lava. You can just generate lava. Which, believe it or not, is farking amazing. So we'll be able to theoretically fill up an entire tank full of lava and use it for thermal generation or for thermal when we start building machines. So that's awesome. And I think it just works. Yeah, you just use it on the ground. So we'll have to figure out some mechanism for doing that. But I mean, how hard? It can't be too awfully hard, right? But now we have a way to generate lava, so that's excellent. So let me demonstrate, because why not? So we'll just come over here, down here, and make a little grass square. And oh, there it goes. Just like that. Isn't that beautiful? So you can fill up on lava. Isn't that cool? Simply the most coolest thing in the world. Okay. Put the lava back. Oh, put the lava back. Okay. It's also an easy way to get obsidian. So there's that too. Okay. So now we have our lava crystal of amazingness. So now it actually says store life to smelt and then stuff it in a furnace. So you can put like life in it and it'll make your furnace burn. That's funny. Okay, anyway. So this is going to turn into a weak activation crystal, which is what we need. So I gotta relieve these guys of their lives so I can get at the altar, which I'm not quite sure where it's. There it is. And I need the bag. I already emptied it out, so I guess we're going to be filling it up again. So it requires a tier 4 altar to activate the Well of Suffering, so we got to do a little bit of work before we can do that. But we're going to go ahead and tear this guy up. It is really draining it. Looks like we killed a witch. Somehow, and all that mismatch of junk. There we go. So now we have our weak activation crystal. Yay! We're so happy. Okay. Just good. Good progress. Good progresso. Let's see, it's this apple pie. I'm trying to get through the old food. Okay. So, now that we've got that done, we need to make the little crystal thingies. The little blood crystals. And to do that, we are going to have to make a ritual of binding. So, we're going to need to make another master activation stone. Which we didn't link it, did we? We should have, but we didn't. There it is. Okay, so with obsidian and ritual stones. So I'm going to need 4 obsidian. Each time you do one of these rituals, it... Oh, excuse me. Each time you do one of these rituals, you have to have a master stone. Okay, so we have a master stone now. So we're going to come down over here somewhere. Probably just like over here. Doesn't need to be too far away. And we're going to get out our... Oh, I guess we kind of need our divination rod, don't we? Guess we kind of sort of need it. You can just sneak and click. And we need the... Good lord. So many of these things. Jeez. Ritual of binding. That's what we need. Okay, so we're going to put down our little stone right here. And we're going to do the ritual of binding, which is, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, right? Is it? Okay. And we're going to need to toss a diamond sword onto the ritual. And if it doesn't let me do make a diamond sword, then I don't know what to do. Seriously. Okay, so the alternate way to make this recipe is with the blood alchemy. So we're gonna need to make a stone sword blade. They just want to make sure that you're doing Tinker's Construct, it's the thing. So I guess you can consider that gated. Like, you can't do it unless you have Tinker's Construct. So we're just going to make a stone sword blade real quick like. It should only take half a second to do this. Okay, there's our... Dude. Can I have my... Thank you. Don't want that. Stone sword blade. Alright, we're good. Now we'll run out here and we'll be able to craft it. Yay! Yay! Da-dun, da-dun. So, you put it here on that. 2 diamonds. and a stick. And it should start making little thingies, and then it'll be done. So that's what we needed. Okay, so now that we have that, then you're gonna come over here, and you need to get your divination rune out wherever the heck you've got that stored at. And you need to make sure you have enough blood in your blood network. So how much do I got? I have a lot. I'm not sure how much it takes. Hold up. Okay, it takes 5,000 life points to activate. So we have more than enough. So I need my activation crystal thingy. I don't think it uses it up. So you come down here and you just click it. You feel a pull, but you're too weak to push any further? What does that mean? Oh, maybe this has to have blood. I thought it had to be in your network, though. Oh my gosh. So much junk. Alright, I didn't have the orb in my inventory. Maybe that was what the problem was. So we're going to try this again. Yeah, that's what it was. So you have to make sure that you have your orb in your inventory, guys. Alright, so now we're going to take the diamond sword and we're going to throw it on top. Okay. And it's going to do really bad things, and there's our weapon. Jeez. Alright, so now we have a bound blade, which for some reason looks like an orb in her. So to get this to work, you got to come up here and you have to kill stuff with the bound blade, basically. They're all gonna blow up. Boom. I can't hit anything with this thing. It says it's deactivated. Hey, that worked. Look, you can activate it and deactivate it. Isn't that cool? Orb? Sword. Orb? Sword. I don't know why you would want to do that, but okay. So anyway, now we got that. Then we're going to come up here and start smacking stuff with it. And it's going to hopefully drop the shards that we need. There we go. That's what they drop. That's what we need. We're going to need a whole bunch of those. So, because we have to upgrade our altar to get the Well of Suffering to work. Come on. And incidentally, this, I think, fills up the blood altar, too. Or not. Okay, maybe not. Come on. Let's get this party started, man. I'm not actually sure what in the Smeg Muffins that was. Oh, this is not the right thing. Wrong thing. There. Warded zombie. Okay. See how many we have now? 12. Alright, we can do something with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick the loot up. That's strewn all over the place. Alright. So, first thing we need to make is the toppers. That's these guys. So we need that, plus we need smooth stone. So let's grab some smooth stone out and do that. Whoa. Okay, it makes a lot. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so we put those in there for right this very second. Put that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 of these guys. So we can come over here and we're gonna put them on top of these pillars right here. 1. And come over here. Oh. I got to get up there, man. Okay. There's 2. Wonder if I could reach it by going it right here from both sides. Oh, huzzah! Alright. So that should have just upgraded our altar to tier 4. Hopefully. If I'm right about what block I was supposed to make. Honestly, I was just going by appearance. A witch did it. That's funny. Alright, let's come up here and knock these guys out because I want to see if I want to see our well. No, it still says we're tier 3. So we did something wrong. Yeah, it says it's tier 3. So what did we do wrong? Large bloodstone bricks. That's what it looked like from what I saw. Okay. I have no idea, but we're gonna try it. Maybe they're too tall. I mean, it could be, right? It could possibly be that. It could. So let's try it. Let's see if that's what the problem is. So this would be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had it at 5, but maybe that's too tall. I mean, it's possible, right? Totally, absolutely possible. Considering the only instructions I have to go by is YouTube. So. And let's face it, not everyone is verbose about things, so. Whoa. All right, one more. Okay, let's see if that worked. Get out my sacrificial dagger. I think it worked. Yep, nope, it didn't. Oh, it still says tier 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fourth. The fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4 bloodstone. I don't know. Okay, guys, I am back finally, and okay, so I've got some stories to tell. So first off, this is not counting this block, okay? Not counting it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the blood brick on top of it. Also, so we had these blood runes all the way up to the pillar, but you need to remove this block and this block. Both of these blocks need to be the filler block, okay? And you need to do that all the way around this entire structure. I'm not done. I'm not done. So, I moved all that stuff off. I don't know if that helped or not, but I moved all of it over here. And I moved the torches onto the filler blocks. Just in case, right? Also, so this is really, really, really awful. So I knew it was right. I knew it was 100% right. It matched the wiki and everything. So I was like, there's no way this is wrong. And it was still saying it was tier 3. And I sat here frustrating over it for about 15 minutes. And then I finally got irritated and figured, well, I've been doing this for long enough. So I logged out and then I logged back in. Still on pause, mind you. Logged out, logged back in. Came over here to the altar. And it was reading as 0. And I was like, what? What? How can we go from 3 to 0? And so I went ahead and said, fine, because there was blood in it, right? So I'm like, well, okay. So I went and I got a piece of stone and I put it on the altar. And then suddenly the altar updated and said it was tier 4. I'm not joking, dude. I wish I was joking. I'm not joking. I was like, what? So this entire time, after I fixed it and got everything looking exactly like the wiki, it still I had it right the whole time and it just didn't update. So, if you have the problem, make sure you log out and log back in because it's not going to update properly. Okay. Well, anywho's, we have a tier 4 altar now. So, dude, that was such an ordeal. That was such an ordeal. So anyway, I want to activate that well of suffering. So get my orb back out. Come in here. Get out our activation crystal. We should have plenty enough to do this with. So seriously, that was such an ordeal. I'm so done. I'm so done. I need to take a break. Okay, so anyway, weak activation crystal and nothing appears to happen. Why? Maybe it needs a higher activation crystal. I thought the weak one would work, but... Okay, let's try putting it... Because sometimes things don't work properly if they're in your inventory. So let's see if we put the orb in our blood altar, if that actually works. I mean, it might, right? Okay. I'll grab my divination sigil. Make sure we have enough. We have plenty of blood. Alright. Should work. Maybe. Maybe. Nothing appears to have happened. So maybe we just need to redo it, you know? I think we should try doing that. We'll just do the divination thing. Or not the divination, the divining rod again. And yeah. I think we could move it one step down anyways. That was a little bit on the tall side, I think. So maybe like right there. Or we could do it right here. I don't know how many blocks that would be. So it says 10 blocks from the, so that's the bottom of the altar, right? And the monsters are right above it. So that's 1, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. We could do that. That's no big. Yeah, we can do that. And go get the divination. Or not divination. Why do I keep saying that? Divining rod. Go get the divining rod thing. The ritual thing. So we can do this. Alright. So we want... Oh, we passed it. Go back. I went too fast. Give me the well of suffering. Okay. Well of suffering. That should work, hopefully. It said it was just obstructed, so we'll see if this works. Alright, I knocked out one of these blocks. I probably need to fix that. There it is, that one right there. I don't know if I can reach it, though. Can I reach you? Shorten game and shorten real life. It's like a curse. Okay, alright, let's try this. Please work. Nothing appears to have happened. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say we don't have enough blood. Maybe it's not reading it from the network, it's actually reading it from the altar. I gotta smack all these guys real quick. Go away. I would like to take my thingy back. Okay, we'll just keep that in our inventory. I'm gonna have to get some blood. You know, should probably do some upgrades on the altar, to be honest. We should probably do some capacity and some sacrifice that where we're getting more per. Oh, let me see where the video is. Yeah, we're already an hour and 30 minutes. I might be able to cut some of it out though. So let me show you what I'm going to pause and do. That way it doesn't eat up video time. Because I'm pretty sure you guys know how to work the crafting grid. Just a second. Let me eat something. Okay. Alright. So we're going to be making this rune of augmented capacity. I'm going to make quite a few of them. I have 11 imbued slates already, but I can make more. And I want to make this rune of sacrifice. Oh, right, we can't because it requires the rubricium. Rubicium. You know, we don't have that yet. Fark. Well, I don't suppose that's really going to help us much. I think we just probably just need like a whole bunch of blood in the altar. Maybe it's not reading the orb. Maybe it's got to have it straight from the altar. That's possible, right? Sounds legit. It'll be filled up here in no time because the monsters are so prevalent. Thank you, cursed herbs. It's almost full. I don't know how much the Well of Suffering costs. Alright, we're maxed. Okay, I decided to come out here and we're just going to build it right here in the air because I need to ascertain if it's actually building the whole structure or not. So we're going to do it out here and see what happens. I mean, that's all it does is that one bit. I don't think it doesn't match the wiki at all. So I'm thinking it's not working. We might have to build it manually. I don't really know what else to do. So we can go like this and bring it up further. I have plenty of runes on me. I have 45 ritual stones. I mean, that should be enough, right? So we'll put it up in the air and see what happens. I don't know what's going on with it. That's all it's building, and it does not match the wiki. I mean, that's not to say that that's not what it looks like for this version. I guess a wiki could be wrong. I mean, this I don't think the wiki is for this version, so. Oh, guys, I just figured it out. Of course I did. So I took it out here and I built it in the air, of course, and oops, forgot a block. And it doesn't match the wiki. So yeah, I know why. It just finally occurred to me. We need to upgrade our divining rod thing further. So that means we have to make these. So we got to make this guy right here. So we're going to need 2 demonic slates, which is upgraded in the altar. So I'm going to have to take 2 of these guys. And we need 2 coal blocks. I already have 1. Here's another one. That's going to make our Dusk Runes. Or our Dusk Ink stuff. So, okay. Alright. We're going to do this. Go away. Oh my gosh. Let me get this on my bar real quick before I lose my mind. Lots of blood. Alright, there's our first demonic rune. Requires a lot of blood. Jeez. This is almost full. Gotta fill it back up again. This is going to be so much better once we get this Well of Suffering going. Darn spiders. Okay, so we have both of them now. What was it? So it's 2,000 to make these, so I have to make 2 of them. Not quite enough. Shouldn't take that long to get it, though. It goes pretty fast. Come on back down. That was a boss spider. So there's one. I just need to do the second one. Get that all finished. All right. So now that we have that bit of nonsense, we can upgrade our divining rod. So now it can place Dusk Runes. Jesus. And then the last one requires ethereal slates and elemental inscription tools, which we can't do yet. So, okay, okie dokies. We are back in business. Yay. So, what we're going to do is get this all lined up. Nice and purdy-like. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to make sure that this is says 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if it'll build it. I mean, we could try a little bit higher up. I want to have plenty of room for the wisps is the thing. So it might work, maybe. Maybe, baby. I'm unsure. I'm not really concerned about the middle part. I'm concerned about the outside part. Is it gonna do it? It did. Oh, just barely. It worked. Okay. So this is the thing. All of this is going to get filled in with blocks, except for one block above the master ritual stone. We're going to fill it in with that block. We'll probably fill in with a slab because I don't want wisps spawning is the thing. So inside the structure, I want them spawning down here. And we're probably going to use a hopper hawk to collect the aurum. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I have to activate this first, though. Which means we need to go put our blood in there. It takes 50,000 LP. Which we have plenty in our orb. So we should be able to do it. Dang it, get off my thing. There. Alright, let's see if we can activate this. Cross your fingers and anything else that you can cross. Alright, here we go. There it goes. We did it! Well, guys, I think that's going to be just about it for this episode. We did it! We did it! Woo! That was a trial. But we got it, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in all the spaces that the wisps might spawn in. And then we're going to get those wisp spawners and put them in place. And it's going to smack them and it's going to be awesome because we will have a non-stop farm for aura. Isn't that awesome? Okay. All right. So that's what we're doing in the next episode. Next episode, we're going to go get those wisp spawners. All right. And it'll be fun because it'll be the first time we've gotten to use the dislocation rune. So, or little wand thing. So, yee. All right. I am so glad you all came along with me today. And I appreciate all the moral support. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. You guys take care, all right? Toodles!